My name is Avery, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. Girl, my chin has been through the ringer, and I've got a big old dent in my chin. As a kid, I always wanted to play with Barbies versus playing with the G.I. Joes. And so that was kind of my inclination, like, okay, something's a little different about me. I didn't realize that I was gay until my teen years. It was really hard coping with being gay. I didn't even want to ride the bus to school because all the kids would make fun of me and the boys would try to beat me up, and that wasn't very nice. In 1990, changed my life. I fell in love with Mariah Carey and her beautiful voice. And all through high school, actually, a lot of the music helped me to find a place where I was comfortable with myself. And going through being bullied in school and people making fun of me for being gay, the music and the lyrics helped uplift me above all of that. Right out of high school, I moved to Monroe, Louisiana, and my drag career began. I opened my drag career performing as Mariah. I just thought I was Mariah Carey down. You couldn't tell me a thing. I decided back in about 2001 that I was more of a transgendered woman than a gay male. It was a great feeling knowing that I was going to be in my right body. I wanted to become like Mariah Carey, so I got breast implants. I've been told that I have the best chest in all of Texas, and child, they always say if you got it, flaunt it. So I do. After that, I decided to do some silicone work in my face. Those looked fantastic for, quite a while. But then the silicone was changing my face, and all the pictures that I was taking, my chin looked ginormous. I decided to save up and get facial feminization surgery so that I could have smaller features and get some of the silicone removed. With a facial feminization surgery, they actually shave down your bones. That's when the nightmare started. After that surgery, all of a sudden, I started experiencing a lumpiness in my chin, and I started noticing an indentation. The doctor said that swelling is normal, that it would take a lot of time for the swelling to go away. And the more time that went on, the more I noticed that dent. So let's see what we have. Oh, yeah.
That really is the tea.
When I'm performing, people want to see a gorgeous woman, and people have asked me, what happened to you? Did you get hit in the face with a machete?
Are you on stage now, like, thinking about it as you're performing?
Oh, every time.
Really?
Like, you heard her, like, she walks off stage, the first thing she'll say in the dressing room is, Keisha, I feel like they were staring at my chin the whole time. And I'm like, girl, it's awful. It's hard for me to say exactly what she's feeling, but I never noticed I had wrinkles under my eyes, so someone said, girl, you need some wrinkle cream. So now I'm self-conscious about that, so in that way, I can empathize with her.
I need to feel pretty again, and I need to...
She's still pretty.
But I don't feel that. The only thing I've ever wanted is just to be more feminine. It's hard for me to feel like a normal girl when I have to look at this in the mirror every day.
Okay, I got a story for you, Patricia. You know,
Yeah.
the one that you
Tried to set you up with.
tried to set me up with.
Did you go out with her?
So we went out.
You did.
Did go out, went and had some sushi.
Wait, yes or no? Did you pull out the Ferrari?
Well, that was the car I had that day. When I have my kids, I take that car because the other car is used by the nanny.
But did you have your kids?
No.
When I met my wife, I drove a fancy, flashy sports car too. And I remember she said to me, wow, sorry about your penis.
We have a patient named Avery. She's transgender. And I don't know exactly how many procedures she had, but I know that she's had some problems with her chin and her jaw. I also ended up getting some jaw x-rays. Looks like there's some asymmetry of the chin. Oh, so she's got like a pancake in the middle of her chin. So here we go. So that's a huge defect.
Big dent.
So let's call her in.
All right.
Can you please sit in Avery? So, hi, Avery, Dr. Nassif.
Meeting Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif. I'm a little nervous because they're so handsome.
What do you do?
Well, I'm a showgirl, and I am a Mariah Carey impersonator. I've been doing that for almost 20 years now.
How long have you been undergoing this transitioning type process?
Since about the early 2000s, and I was getting into more of the performing and everything, that I was told by a lot of different people, you should get silicone.
So what did you do?
So I had the injections done in my cheeks and lips and chin.
By who?
And Well, by a friend.
Oh.
So it was a non-medical
someone
person.
someone who's non-licensed.
Where did they get the silicone from?
I'm not sure.
Terry and I see many patients that are going through the transition having non-medical grade silicone injected to different areas of her body, and many of them have become disabled. What procedures did you have done?
I've had 3 lip lifts, 1 chin reduction with silicone removal.
Did the surgery on the chin involve bone?
It did. The bone was shaved.
A shaved bone. Did it make it worse or better?
It made it worse. Within probably 2 weeks, I noticed lumpiness here and then a horrible, horrible indentation.
There's always the risk of nodules when you operate on an area that's been injected with silicone.
Lately, I've just been so morbidly depressed about how my appearance is. Every time I pass by a mirror, I just want to walk by and smash that mirror because I'm so unhappy with it.
Trans girls are so desperate to like be the image that you see in your head and that you want to be.
We just want to be more feminine.
She's already aware of what's wrong there. So when people make comments about Avery's chin around me, I look at them crazy like, girl, are you for real?
So then why don't we then go to the examiner?
All right, thank you.
All right, so we want to feel this. This is called the chin fat pad. It's made out of soft tissue, a little bit of fat, muscle. All right, can you smile? Relax your lips, pucker. Okay. There's nerves that come around through here that controls your lip. So there may be some damage. So here's the part that's not predictable. When we go in here and play around, there's even a risk of making that nerve damage worse.
The fact that I could come out with more nerve damage on my face is a scary thing because I'm a performer, I do shows, and your smile is important. Your smile is what people see, just like your eyes.
Are you willing to accept those complications? And will you be happy if you end up with a 20% improvement?
I'd be happy with any percentage. Just, absolutely, yes, I would be. I'd be happy. I am willing to risk that in order to appear more normal for myself.
Let me ask you a question, if you don't mind. If he were to go into drag,
We can help with
do you
the
think
dressing.
dressing him up
I'll leave this
would officially kill drag?
It's a
Would it
risk
be
we have to
over,
take.
right?
Terry jokes, but I think I would make a beautiful woman. Don't I have beautiful bone structure?
Oh, thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank
We'll see you
very
soon.
much. Thank you. See you soon.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
You're
Nice
welcome.
to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Good morning.
Morning. My name is Avery, and I'm here for Dr. Nassif, checking in for surgery.
Perfect. I will let them know you're here and just have a
Thank you
seat right
so
over
much.
there.
Thank you. As Mariah always says, after every storm, a rainbow appears, and I'm ready to find the rainbow. And Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow are going to be my heroes.
Miss Avery.
Hello. Hi, handsome. How are you?
Oh, look at that. That's a great way to meet me in the morning. Hi, handsome.
Always.
You know Dr. Peng.
Hi, Dr. Payne. Good to see you again.
You got makeup on?
Very little.
You can't have makeup on your face going to surgery. We can't do that.
You can't blame a girl for trying.
Previously, Avery's main goal was to get the chin more feminine. Now, her main goal is to get rid of the dent. Then, secondarily, to make it more feminine. Can we possibly get rid of some of those dog ears on the side, which are causing that squared off fullness on Avery's chin? I don't know. We'll begin Avery's chin surgery by opening up the old incision and shaving down the bone on the right side. Next, we will pull the soft tissue and muscle together and cut the excess skin and remove the indentation. Finally, we will extend the incision on both sides and excise the skin along the outer edges. Hopefully, this will give Avery the feminine, dent-free chin she desires. We're making the incision now. All right, so we're exposing the mandible or the actual bone, the right side of the chin. Let's get the drill. I see that the whole right side of the jaw, the mandible, is longer and bigger. So I'm gonna use my drill and burr down or rasp down, soften up that bone, hopefully make the right side look a little bit better. Power tools in the operating room. Now that's fun, because this is the area that's no good. Let's try to find a good plane. The thing is, this plane is going to be blurred because she had silicone injected in here. It's very difficult to create a normal plane of dissection when you have no normal anatomy. So interesting. It almost looks like that the scar tissue, maybe we can use that as a platform to pull it together and fill in some of that depression. We were lucky today because that scar tissue that was formed from possibly the silicone gave us this nice, hardy layer of tissue. We were able to actually pull it together, stitch it together, and guess what that did? It filled in the deficit. All right, so the deep layer has been put together. The muscle has been put back together. The softness has probably improved about 50%.
I think more than that.
We were able to use her own tissue, no other type of implants, not remove a lot of skin, to get rid of the depression, and also remove her dog ears and even file down the bone a little bit on the right. I can tell you now that Avery is going to be very happy with the results because I'm really happy. Take a peek and just see if you can even, can you tell anything at all?
Well,
First of all, I don't think anyone can really tell by looking that close.
No.
No, can you see anything?
I can't see anything just yet.
Okay. Let's talk about some good news.
Yes, please, I need it.
Well, first of all, let me look at your smile. Let me see. Can you see your lower lip? Okay. So that looks good. So the nerve that controls your lower lip shouldn't be affected. It looks like it wasn't affected.
I knew you could do it.
So what we did is we ended up taking that area and it's gone. It's probably about 90% better, that depression, that flat pancake look.
I'm really hoping once the bandages come off, honey, my jaw will be contoured for days and I'll have the tiniest chin on earth.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Our pleasure.
I'm a performer, and people's reactions to how my chin was looking made me sad. But after having this surgery, I feel pretty. I woke up smiling because today is a new day.
Guys, are y'all so excited to see Avery perform?
Yes. It's been so long.
I'm so excited.
It'll be on point. She knows what she's doing.
She does.
Let's hope his chin is on point, okay?
Give it to me, my love.
Let's
cheers to Avery.
I'm so very happy to see my friends. They've seen me do Mariah a lot, but tonight's gonna be different because I don't have any hesitations about performing.
Oh my God, Avery!
It's Avery's world.
Avery's chin looks amazing, and she looks like 10 million bucks coming down those stairs. Mariah is gonna want Avery's new chin. Get you a piece, Mariah.
Get us a high note. Oh my gosh, she's a whole new person.
So you guys ready to see me perform?
Yeah.
I am, even though y'all seen all my Mariah.
Before my surgery, I had a big old gross dent in my chin, and no amount of makeup could hide it. People would say, "What happened to your chin?" But now, thanks to Dr. Nassif, the dent in my chin is completely gone. And I have a more round, feminine appearance, and I'm ready to take center stage and be back in the spotlight.
Hello, Hollywood.
Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow have taken me out of that dark cloud, and they're putting me on top of that rainbow. And I just want to say that I love both of them, and I cannot wait to put them in drag.
So let me tell you about our next patient. We have a young lady named Tiffany. She is on a quest to look like a celebrity. So here she is.
She's cute.
Attractive lady.
Mm-hmm. What celebrity do you think she's trying to look like? Britney Spears? Christina Aguilera?
I have no clue, no.
I'm saying a pop star. Some pop star she's trying to look like.
I'm gonna say an actress.
So she obviously has a significant problem, otherwise she wouldn't be here to see us.
So I wonder what that problem is, and let's just see her then right now. Can you please send in Tiffany?
Hi.
Hi, Tiffany.
How are you?
Tiffany, hi, Dr.
Nice to meet
Nassif.
you.
Oh, we get a kiss. Oh, look how sweet.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hi,
How are you?
sweetie. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Here. Okay. I am here today because this is what I represent to the world, and it's gonna be perfection. And beauty is important, just as brains.
We know you want to look like a certain celebrity, but we don't know who it is.
Ivanka Trump.
Tiffany doesn't really look like Ivanka Trump. She's more like an Ivana. Ivana thinks she looks like Ivanka Trump, but she doesn't.
How did all that happen?
How did it all happen? She's very elegant, classy. She represents women, and she's a go-getter, and
That's for
she's
sure.
positive.
You mentioned all these personality traits,
Correct, yes.
right?
Yes.
So you want to be like her, but you also want to be like her physically.
Yes, her classic all-American features.
So Tiffany thinks Ivanka has all-American features, but isn't Ivanka's mom from Eastern Europe? I think she has her facts a little messed up. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Of course I did. Yeah. Oh
Right.
gosh, it's like in the heart. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you're happy he's president?
Super. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what our country needed.
So what procedures have you had?
Gosh, I've had 13 surgeries.
Oh my God.
In what period of
And
time?
I was so pretty before, but I'm just more elegant now. Almost a year.
Were you put under anesthesia 13 times in the last year?
No. 3.
Oh, okay, so multiple operations done at once.
Correct.
In plastic surgery, sometimes we do multiple procedures. Now, they may be small, but you can have up to 5 or 6 procedures at one time, as long as it's safe.
Why are you so serious like that? That is so funny. You're like...
Well, I'm pondering this conversation for a minute of trying to figure out why would you want to do that much of a transformation that quick?
Are you married?
No.
You're single.
I was married for like 10 years, but
Oh, really?
no, I'm single.
How long after you broke up did you start having these surgeries?
Oh, like 4 to 5 months.
It is very common for people after a traumatic event or a breakup to come in and want to have plastic surgery, but you have to be very careful in those individuals that they're doing it for the right reasons and that they don't have unrealistic expectations. That can be a real red flag. And unfortunately, now you have some problems with them. Which ones have been a problem?
My nose, I was like going back to fix the bump, and then there's another bump. And then every time I get my wax done, they're like, what happened here?
Just out of curiosity, in the future, what more do you plan on having?
This, and this, really.
So this is it then. So you want to actually have us take a peek at these things to see what we think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why don't we go in the exam room? Obviously, we're not going to help someone surgically try to look like a celebrity. But Tiffany's had a lot of plastic surgery, and if there's anything we can do to help any of the problems she's having, we're willing to help her.
That looks crazy.
That's probably one of the biggest spurs I've seen. Look at this thing.
So did you have 2 nasal surgeries or just 1?
2.
Were any of them have a little cut right there?
No.
What was wrong with the first one that you needed the second one?
There was still a bump, and then he tried to get it off, and then he's like, hopefully there's not a bump this time, and there was a different bump.
How many months has it been since your last surgery?
3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months since your last nasal surgery.
Okay, so we're gonna just touch your nose. Gonna feel.
The bump that bothers me is right here. I want that.
So you want a scoop?
I want a scoop.
Oh, you want a scoop? How nice. Okay. I'm not gonna give Tiffany a scoop nose. That's ridiculous. That's unnatural. Okay, your septum is nice and straight in there. And it may actually affect her breathing. Let's talk about your nose. First of all, you just had a surgery 3 or 4 months ago. You keep going back in your nose, you're gonna cause some serious damage. You have to, first of all, you have to let the nose heal about a good year. So we're gonna kind of urge you not to, because this looks great on you right now.
I know I have a great nose, but improving is super important, and we should all improve ourselves, and I'm not gonna stop until I get it.
Your incisions are different for your upper eyelids on both sides, but this one is more visible. It's a little red line.
Yeah, it looks like a wrinkle.
You know, and that one for the red line, you can just even laser. Okay,
Really?
that's something. You can just laser that little red line if you want to. Tiffany does not need an invasive procedure. All she needs to do is go to the dermatologist, maybe have a laser to get the scar to go away, or maybe just give it time to heal. It's only been a few months.
If you have more plastic surgery, the chances that you run into a significant complication are huge.
Ooh.
That was good. I like the way you said that.
Huge. My suggestion for Tiffany is to forget about trying to look like Ivanka Trump. Go home, relax, take a beat, and maybe think about doing this sometime in the future. Maybe, I don't know, in 4 years. Plastic surgery has evolved to a much more natural look. I think you're there.
I mean, you don't need anything right now.
Your journey to look like Ivanka Trump is over. You're
Oh,
good.
just stop
You're-
it.
yeah,
I'm
seriously.
Tiffany Trump.
You're Tiffany Trump. So basically, Tiffany is already great.
Tiffany's amazing.
Tiffany doesn't need to be made great again.
Leave your...
right?
Make Tiffany great again.
No, Tiffany is great.
I'm just looking to be greater, of course. Is it everybody?
Pleasure.
Awesome.
Pleasure meeting
Great
you.
meeting you. Thank you.
Good luck. Safe trip back to Texas.
Thanks, guys.